Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the virtual keeper chat. We have some hopefully we're still on, some very chatty birds who just took us off air. Our sun conures. So if you hear them yelling, that is what you're hearing. That is not who we're going to be talking about today, which may be why they're yelling, because they want their time in the spotlight here. We are going to be meeting with our sloth, and we are with our keeper, Carrie.
Hi, guys.
Carrie introduced you to Sandy, our sloth, a few weeks ago, and today we are here with our other sloth, Bernardo.
Yep. So guys, this is our male Hoffman sloth, Bernardo. Bernardo is 19 years old and he comes to us from the Staten Island Zoo. So, sloths are pretty much herbivores. They eat lots of plant material in the wild, so they'll eat shoots and leaves and flowers and fruits. But two-toed sloths will also occasionally take some small animals, like insects. But here at the zoo, we're feeding Bernardo a bunch of different produce. He really likes vegetables. But one of his favorite food items is hard-boiled egg. So that's what I'm feeding him right now. It's probably one of his most favorite food items here. So if you can look, you get a really nice close-up of Bernardo chewing. You'll see that sloths have 18 teeth. The really pointy ones up front are used for grabbing and tearing. Maybe he'll open his mouth wide again. There it is. And the teeth way in the back are used for grinding. So lots of people are like, oh, the sloth eats upside down. Well, you know what? Sloths do lots of things upside down. They eat upside down. They sleep upside down. They mate upside down. They give birth upside down. So they pretty much do almost everything upside down, except go to the bathroom. So pretty much everything is pretty slow with sloths, even their digestive system. So one meal may take up to 30 days to digest. And when sloths go to the bathroom, they actually leave the canopy and come down to the forest ground to defecate and urinate. And this is only about one time per week.
Someone was asking, how long can they stay upside down?
These guys pretty much stay upside down all the time. All the time. Their bodies are very well adapted and designed to live upside down.
And then do you want to talk just a little bit about Bernardo specifically, his age, where he's from?
Sure. Bernardo is our male. He is 19 years old. He came to us from the Staten Island Zoo. Although he's been around, he's been to various other locations, but that's where we got him.
And yes, for those of you just joining us, we are in here with a lot of other animals. So our rainforest building is a multi-species exhibit habitat. Right now we're getting yelled at by some sun conures, so hopefully you're still able to hear over them. Logan, age 8, would like to know, what are the sloth predators?
So out in the wild, the main predator for two-toed sloths would be the harpy eagle. So that's really a couple of natural defenses that sloths have against these eagles. And the main one is really just to be not detected. So sloths, with their fur and the algae growing on their fur, will help them camouflage. And also just their slow movement and them being still a lot will help them to be undetectable by those harpy eagles. Also, large cats like jaguars will also be prey, and some snakes.
Excellent. Melody, one of our amazing animal interns, says she misses all these sounds. We miss you too. Do you want to talk a little bit about their toes?
Sure. So sloths have curved claws, and these claws really help them to grab onto vines and logs. You'll also see that the soles of their feet are hairless, and that's really just to get good grips on those tree branches. They also have really long arms. And so there are quite a few different species of sloths, but they're in really two main groups, which would be the two-toed sloth, which is what Bernardo is. If you look at his front feet, you'll notice that he has 2 curved claws on those front feet, but 3 on the back. back, if the other group of sloths is a three-toed sloth, and they have 3 toes on their front feet and their back.
Excellent. We are sorry that Paintin is missing us right now, but she can certainly watch the repeat. We will put the recording up after the fact. So if you're watching this later, Paintin, hello. Patty wants to know if the birds singing bother him.
No, I don't think so. I think they actually usually are not this loud. They're just loud because Carrie's in here today with me. But usually they mind their own business.
Sage, age 6, would like to know how many babies do they have?
So sloths only have 1 baby at a time, and that's really just once per year.
And how long do they stay with their parents?
So typically they'll stay with their mom. They only stay with their mom. So dads really are not involved in the parental care. It's the moms, and they will stay with the offspring for almost up to a year. So when a baby sloth is born, they really need to, the first thing they do is crawl up to their mom's abdomen. Oh, you don't want Carrie, do you? They crawl up to their mom's abdomen, where they'll pretty much stay for a while. No, don't get picky on me. There you go. And then after that, at about 2 weeks, they'll start to sample some of mom's food. And they're probably fully weaned at about 9 weeks. That is funny.
We had a question about their nails. Do they continually grow and do they require maintenance?
They do continually grow, and usually, as long as there's enough cooking, they kind of naturally wear down on their own. Occasionally, we may have to trim them, but they do continually grow.
So just like ours. Ryan, age 12, wants to know where are his ears?
So his ears are on the side of his head over here. Don't want to make him angry by touching him, so they're over here.
No, show his hair. That's okay. I'm assuming that hair protects his ears when he's in the rainforest.
So actually, their fur is pretty important to these guys. You notice that their fur grows from their abdomen down to the back. And so during heavy rainstorms, it helps kind of guide the rain off of the sloth. It's also very coarse, and really it facilitates the growth of lots of algae, which gives sloth those green color. And that really helps them camouflage in their surroundings.
What is their best sense to help them avoid predators?
I mean, these guys don't see very well. They can hear, obviously. But their best sense is really smell. And to avoid predators, it's really just going to be that camouflage and remaining still.
I don't know if you'll be able to answer this question for Trinity Heaven, but how long have sloths been around? Are they an older species?
From what I've read, they've been around for millions of years. There's actually some much, much larger land-dwelling species of sloth. I don't know how far back they go, but our 2 groups of sloths have evolved into that. So we have the 3-toed sloths and the 2-toed sloths.
Excellent. Do you want to talk a little bit about where we would find a Hoffman's 2-toed sloth in the wild and a little bit more about their habitat?
Sure. So these guys are found in Central and South America. They live in tropical rainforests.
Do they live all over that continent?
So just, I would say southern and central, the northern part of South America is where they live, and it is the tropical rainforest. And their populations are unknown at this point, but they are at least concerned species.
Okay. Do they move at the same slow speed, or are some faster than others?
So our 2-toed sloths are faster than our 3-toed sloths. So there are quite a lot of differences between 2-toed sloths and 3-toed sloths. Speed being one. I would say that these guys probably move maybe a half mile an hour. And then the 3-toed sloths are a little bit slower than that.
And Ryan, age 12, would like to know what their lifespan is.
So it is unknown in the wild what their lifespan is. But in captivity, they can make it into their food.
Looks like we're gonna get a chance to maybe see Bernardo moving. Could be kind of cool. Kaiden wants to know why he doesn't choke eating upside down.
These guys, their bodies are just designed to hang upside down. They don't go upright. And so everything on the inside is designed for an upside down life.
Chris, thank you so much for your donation. Your support really helps us to keep our conservation education mission alive and bring these virtual programs to you. So thank you so much for your support. Do you want to talk a little bit about his movement as he goes?
Sure. You'll notice, again, this is where those curved claws come in handy to really hold on and grasp that perching and vines. Those long limbs are really going to help them move a lot longer distances than if their limbs were shorter. And that's really all about saving energy. These guys really consume a very low energy, low nutrient diet. So all of their adaptations are really about just being able to sustain off of that diet.
Serenity Love, age 8, would like to know if they are related to any other animals.
So these guys actually, the closest relative would be anteaters. So armadillos, anteaters, and sloths. And then again, we have those two groups of sloths. So the closest relative is anteaters.
Great. We had some questions about what he's eating or what he would eat in the wild. So
sure. What he's eating now is a bunch of produce. He probably ate all his favorite stuff, which was the zucchini, the hard-boiled egg I gave him. Out in the wild, they're going to eat lots of leaves and shoots. They're also going to eat some fruits and flowers. The two-toed sloth occasionally will eat some insects and maybe some other small animals.
Heather, thank you so much for your donation. We really appreciate that. Sage, age 6, would like to know, are sloths marsupials?
They are not marsupials. Sloths are sloths. And again, their closest relatives are...
So for those of you who don't know what a marsupial is, that's a big word that our friend used. It's animals that have the moms have pouches where the babies will do their development. Things like opossums and kangaroos and wallabies. What do they feel like?
So these guys, their fur is very coarse. And the reason why their fur is coarse is, again, to facilitate that growth of algae on their fur. That algae really helps the sloths camouflage into their natural environment. The fur also is home to lots of different insects, the sloth moth being one of them. And there is a really neat relationship between the algae, the moth, and the sloth. The algae benefits the sloth because it helps it camouflage. The sloth benefits the algae by giving it a place to grow. And the moths actually are able to live in the fur of the sloth. The sloth goes down to defecate one time a week. The moths will lay their eggs in the feces of the sloth, where the larvae will grow. And then once they emerge as adults, they'll fly back up to the tree canopy, find a sloth to live on, and the cycle just repeats itself.
Excellent. Are they friendly to humans?
Sloths are solitary animals, so they really, it's not that they're friendly, they just, would rather avoid.
Excellent. What would you describe their personalities to be like?
I definitely do see a difference between Bernardo and Sandy. I think Sandy, who we did a chat a few weeks ago, she's definitely more, she's a lot quicker than Bernardo. But, they pretty much just keep to themselves. They do come down to eat, and after that, that's pretty much it. They'll just kind of go off on their own.
Do sloths hibernate?
Sloths do not hibernate. They again live in the tropical regions of Central and South America. One neat thing about these guys is they do have a lower body temperature than most mammals their size. And then again, that's just to help them to conserve energy. But they do need to thermoregulate, so they do have to move around and get in the sun if they need to warm up.
And for Chloe, age 9, who may be just joining us, can you remind us who we're meeting? Is it a boy or a girl? How old is he?
Sure. This is Bernardo, our male two-toed sloth, and he is 19 years old.
And it looks like Bernardo has finished his favorite breakfast treats and is ready to go back to sleep. I'm assuming they're nocturnal.
They are nocturnal. And funny thing is, two-toed sloths are nocturnal, but where the three-toed sloths are diurnal, which means they're more active during the day.
And we have a question about how high he can climb. How high up do they spend their time in the wild?
They pretty much get as high up as they can. They're really gonna be where their food is. So they do like to spend all of their time up high.
All right, it looks like we are out of questions and out of the sloth. He has officially disappeared behind our perching. I want to thank Bernardo for waking up for a morning chat with us. And I want to thank Carrie for introducing us to him. If you missed meeting his friend Sandy, our other sloth, definitely check out her video. And we hope to see you tomorrow for another virtual keeper chat. Have a good day, everybody.